The deepest movie quotes of all time. That's what we're gonna be looking at today. There's been so many people who've created different clips with 5 million, 10 million, 30 million views. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a look at all those clips that are getting all these views for the deepest movie quotes to see what people believe are some of the best ones. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at them.
I'm your only customer. Why are you always polishing a glass? Trick of the trade. Makes people nervous when a bartender just stands there. So lay some bartender wisdom on me. I'm lost in space here. You're not where you want to be. You feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else. You said it. Well, say you could snap your fingers and be wherever you wanted to be. I bet you'd still feel this way, not in the right place. Point is, you can't get so hung up on where you'd rather be that you forget how to make the most of where you are.
What are you telling me?
Take a break from worrying about what you can't control. Live a little. Live a little.
I've seen that scene a few times, especially when the movie was going around. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. And it does tell you something. There's so many things in life that we have no control over at all. And sometimes we love to focus on it, but focusing on the things that we can't control just causes more stress and anxiety. And at the end of the day, sometimes we just have to let go. So I think that's why this clip here has hit home for a lot of people and it's got so many views, because we are those people. We are those people who have so much stuff weighing on our shoulders that we have no control over, that we just have to sit back and say, you know what? Let's just live. Let's just let life happen and see what the next step is.
You and I are not so different.
I'm not like you. You're a murderer.
Well, to each his own. I chose my path, you chose the way of the hero. And they found you amusing for a while, the people of this city. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
Spider-Man for me as a kid when I was growing up was one of my favorite movies. I watched Spider-Man so many times. I was Spider-Man for 3 different Halloweens. I was Spider-Man with just my regular Spider-Man suit. I was Spider-Man with the muscle suit. And then I was the black Spider-Man. I loved Spider-Man so much. And when people ask me, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Just for nostalgia's sake, I always go with Tobey Maguire.
Ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil? Got through my first date without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come you don't want me, man?
I think that's one of the best scenes that Will Smith has done throughout his career. And this scene hits home with a lot of people. In one of my videos where I've done the greatest acting monologues of all time, this is a monologue that people talk about all the time. And I think one of the reasons that it makes such an impact is because there are a lot of people who have had this exact experience before, but they don't have a mom or they don't have a dad in their life. And then they're asking themselves the question, why didn't they want me? Was it something with me? Did I do something? And I think that's why this piece always hits home with so many people.
You're not the smartest, you're not the coolest, you're not the best looking, but god damn it, you are something. You've got something that attracts people. You've got something that attracts the ladies. They don't know what it is, you don't know what it is, but it's there.
Sometimes you gotta give yourself a pep talk. Words of affirmation, not a bad thing. I don't know where this is from, this particular clip. I've never seen it before, but this one got a lot of views that a lot of people enjoyed. Let me know what project it's from. In terms of the writing, for me personally, I think it's okay. Maybe if I saw it in context with the entire film, I would think about it differently. But just looking at it right now, the writing for me is just okay.
Maybe I should just quit and go back to making noodles.
Quit, don't quit. Noodles, don't noodles. You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is is why it is called the present.
Why do animated movies have some of the best movie quotes? Every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Throughout my time growing up, anytime I watched animated films, there's always something that you can pick from them. Throughout my time growing up, I've always been surprised to notice, especially when I look back, how many animated films have actually had some really nice quotes in them. You might not find it throughout the whole movie, but there are moments in there where you're like, wow, that was a really good piece of writing. Because it has meaning and it's deep and it can resonate with us. And I know for me, there are quotes from when I was a kid that I still remember today. And if anything can count as successful writing, that does.
Deepest movie quotes.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it.
You have to think I am the best guy out there.
Obsession's gonna be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed?
It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
The Sylvester Stallone monologue, that one in particular, is an amazing monologue. The other one that's great is the Adam Sandler quote. The Adam Sandler one talking about you can have all the talent in the world, but if there's gonna be somebody who has a harder work ethic than you, they're more obsessed, they're gonna beat you every time. That's one of the things that I do find is really interesting, is that when people have talent, sometimes they like to just settle and rest on their talent alone. And it's the people who don't have as much talent, who really push and work harder, that those people, ironically enough, are the ones who can end up succeeding even more than someone who has natural talent. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. This was just an interesting one to put together to find out, what do people believe are the deepest movie quotes of all time, and be able to watch it and look at it. These are ones that have got millions upon millions of views. Are there other movie quotes that you thought should have been in here, or maybe even taken out? What do you believe is the deepest movie quotes of all time? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything. We're posting 2 videos a week now. And if you're interested in improving your acting and taking your acting craft to the next level, then you're gonna love our 10-hour acting masterclass, our 2.0 version. Always linked down in the description down below and also in the comment section. And if you like this video and you wanna watch another one in tandem with it, then you're really gonna love this video right over here. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.